Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video. And today, let's talk about something that I think pretty much everybody wants, and it is often considered the best way to live your life. Of course, we're talking about retirement. It's all about the idea of going to bed at night and waking up without a single worry in the world, as you got your income steady, you do not have to do anything, and you can just live your best life. So today, I bring you guys the XRP retirement plan. I've taken a couple of weeks out of my life to really look into everything that you need to know to retire, literally every single piece of the puzzle that you'll need. Now, there's a few things that are variable here. You can fill in a lot of these things to your own liking, but I at least rolled out a very good plan and everything that you need to know. So how much you need to retire, when you can do so, what you got to think about, and also guys, this can work for any age. You can retire at 15 years old, 26, 39, 35, 48, 66, it does not matter. I've got it all into this plan. Also guys, we're giving away $199, so that's actually $200 worth of XRP. If this video can hit 700 likes within 24 hours, I put a lot of effort into it, so make sure you press that like button right now. We're giving away $200 worth of crypto. All that you have to do is press the like button on this video right now, comment something down below, and make sure you are subscribed to my second channel. It is called Dusty. Make sure you sub right there. We're also doing a $500 giveaway once this channel hits 1,000 subs. But later on in this video, I'll explain to you guys why that channel is so valuable and why you really need it if you're into retiring or retiring early, whatever. So guys, last couple of weeks, as I said before, I've really been trying to pinpoint every single thing that you need to know about retiring, and I've really updated this plan to really be accurate with every situation. Now I want to give a special shout out to Delta K for actually updating us last time that we did a video on retiring. He said, "Hey Dusty BC, I saw your XRP retirement video, good stuff. Just an idea for a future video, you could also add the fees and the best places to convert our XRP to US dollars along with a plan to do so." So my friend, thank you for the contribution. I have added that. I've added it for y'all to see so you can all enjoy and retire in peace without having a single worry in the world. Now guys, there's 4 main points to retiring. These are all pretty obvious, but you still gotta get them in your head and understand. So first of all, your retirement goals. And if you have no idea how much money you need to retire, I'll explain all of it and all that you have to do just later on. Your XRP price prediction. You gotta have a set goal of the XRP price in the back of your head to understand how much money you'll be having. And then added to that, you must understand how much XRP you're actually gonna have at the time of retiring, because that will indicate how much money you'll have, and then match them all up in our specially built calculator, which I'm going to show you guys later in this video as well. It is very simple to add these things all together. So first of all, your retirement goals. How much do you need to retire, and how much money do you get each year? All that stuff, let's check it out. So I've really done a lot of research, and this is by far the best article that I could have come across. It's from the Business Insider. I think it's it's international, but it's on the Dutch Business Insider webpage. And here, this article is just amazing. Let me explain to you guys why. There's a simple way to calculate how much you need to have saved up before you can retire. Take your desired annual retirement income and divide it by 4%, which is the maximum amount you will withdraw from your savings each year to pay for your living expenses in retirement. For example, $50,000 divided by 0.04 is $1.25 million. So if you want to have $50,000 annually, you divide it by 4%, which is 0.04, type it into your calculator if you don't believe me, and that will equal $1.25 million. So again, if you want $50,000 each year, you're going to need $1.25 million right this second. Doesn't matter if you're 16, doesn't matter if you're 45, doesn't matter if you're 80. I'll explain to you guys why in a second here. If you need $100,000, again, divided by 0.04, and you got $2.5 million that you need to retire with $100K annually. Then, you have an idea of how much money you need to save to create enough returns to finance your retirement lifestyle. To live on $50,000 a year, you can see you need savings of $1.25 million. Take a look at the charts below to see how much money you need for retirement income, ranging from $40,000 a year to $250,000 a year. So This is why my guide actually starts only at $1 million saved or invested, because living below $40,000 a year is definitely possible, but it's not the lifestyle that we would like. So if you have less than $1 million saved, I would still recommend you guys to just keep working for a little bit, stay investing, accumulate more wealth, more money, so you can actually have a very safe and easy retirement. Because $40,000 a year, as I said before, in a lot of countries here, at least any country that I have ever been in, $40,000 a year can work, but it's not really the way you would want to live if you want to be completely financially independent and you want to be completely be able to do whatever you want. I would recommend going for at least 1 million, but really, realistically talking about at least 100,000 a year, so $2.5 million saved. Here's a very nice chart though. $1 million need, or you get $40,000 a year. $2 million, you get $80,000 a year. $2.5 million saved will reach $100,000 a year. $5 million will reach you $200,000 a year, and $6.25 million will reach you $250,000 a year. But I can hear you thinking, Dusty, you're so stupid. If you're withdrawing 4% a year, you're going to be done with all your money in 25 years. Ha ha ha, I thought about that as well. The first time I read this article, at least the first part, I was like, these guys are assuming that you're going to retire at 60 years old and that you're only going to live to 85. That's what I expected. I thought they did not see this through whatsoever. I thought they're going to make you spend all your monies and be done. But no, they thought about this, and of course it's a Business Insider article. They were prepared for such a thing. One caveat, and I've tried to pronounce this, I've even looked up how to pronounce it, still have no idea. You can correct me in the comment section down below. The 4% withdrawal strategy only works if you're able to earn at least a 5% return after taxes and inflation on your retirement savings. Keeping all your savings in cash won't do the trick. And a very key word here is after taxes and inflation, meaning that you smartasses in the comment section down below who said, if you're earning 5% and spending 4%, you're only making 1% and inflation is 2%, so you're losing money. No. It is after taxes and inflation, you gotta earn at least 5% on your money, meaning that on netto, your money is actually increasing every single year, meaning that the money you withdraw is just a part of your profit. So if you start at 15 years old with $1 million, and even though none of these people watching these videos are 15 years old, my audience concludes of 100% above 18 years old. Let's say you're 18 years old, then you retire with $1 million. You're actually going to keep accumulating wealth here. You're going to keep increasing that money because your returns are going to be higher than your spendings, right? And it's even net. So you're not losing anything. It's going to keep continuing to go up. And that is why you can retire at any single age that you want, as long as you're going to be able to get a nice return on your money. 5% is really doable. And I'm going to be explaining to you guys how you can do all of that on my second channel. So that is why I recommend you guys to all go ahead and follow it. It is called Dusty. But on there, I'll do a more normally financial approach to all of this investing to give you guys some simple tips how to make some passive income, how to invest with only $1,000, how to invest with 10,000, maybe 100, how to invest in your 20s, 30s, 40s. I'll explain a lot of different things on that channel. So that's why I recommend you guys all to follow it, because I can understand that for some people it's really strange and vague how to earn maybe 6% on your money each year. And definitely, guys, when I started out to really earn money and to have wealth, so to speak, I was so confused how some of these bigger boys get maybe 10 to 15% a year on their money. I could just not understand. But now, I think I got it figured out at least partially, and I want to explain it all to you that I can. So to further on with this guide, how much money do you want to have to retire early? The strategy here is that you'll have 4% of this money every year. So $1 million would give you $40,000 a year. Now pick an amount of money that you'll have saved up. Let's say, for example, you go for $5 million saved. And if we check back into this chart right now, $5 million saved is $200,000 a year. That will definitely be good to have, right? $200,000 each year. I think you can do anything that you want. I definitely do think that $200,000, you'll not have anything to complain. It will be $16.6 thousand every month. So I think you'll be fine with that. Of course, taxes and your spendings of your house and whatever, but still, I think with $16,500 a month, you'll be able to be completely fine with that. Then you can mark these. I'll maybe leave a link of these things in the comment section down below. I maybe won't. Make sure you send me a message on Discord if I did not, so I can just send it in there. 2, I'll post a link for this in the Discord, so make sure you check that out. 2, your XRP price prediction. Right now the price is 35 cents, but you gotta pick another level that it's gonna go towards. Why I started at $1 and then with some bigger increments is, whatever you're gonna pick here, it is going to be hard to get, of course, $5 million or $1 million even with these low price valuations. That's why I think if you're really thinking about retiring with only XRP, you're gonna either hope for some of the higher prices, or you're going to really have to up your amount of XRP, right? So here I put some amount of XRP that you can pick from. Let's say you have 10,000 XRP, right? You chose $10. That's, of course, 10,000 times 10, meaning you have $100,000. But here, let's go into our little bit of a table that I just made for you guys. And I showed you guys in yellow what will be possible to withdraw with. Again, starting from $1 million. And the rest of these are nearly nearly impossible to do, alright? Honest, just being completely open with you guys, it's very hard to retire with only $250,000, and I do not recommend it to anybody to do so. So that's why I started everything with $1 million to make sure that you're safe. Even if, for a couple of years, let's say 3 years, you're not able to make 5% net on your money, you'll be safe then. If you only had $250,000, you're living off, I don't know, $10,000 a year, which is going to be really, really hard for most people. And if you make one misstep, you're done for, right? And also another thing is, the less money you have, the less you can make that money work for you. So often, if you're looking at the $1 million range, it is easier, at least to me, to make a let's say 10% annual return on your money than it is with 200,000. That's again from my personal experience. It is just that you can make your money work a lot simpler for you than if you only had 200,000. But again, that's personal. But let's say you're looking at $1 each XRP, you're of course going to need at least 1 million XRP to make this work out. This stands for quantity, this stands for price. You can see how they all mismatch or match up. $10 per XRP, you're going to go and start from 100,000 XRP, which is a lot of money right now. It's $33,000 or $35,000 would result into 1 million if XRP hit $10,000 or $10. XRP $50, you're only going to need 25,000 XRP. XRP $100, maybe in the future, you're only going to need 10,000 XRP. It is that simple. It is that easy. Now pick a quantity and a price, mismatch them, and retire. You're done. So that was the first plan that I had. Of course, a few things were different in this plan already. I already made some things better, but this is actually all that you need to retire, right? You got your prices, you got your XRP, blah, 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 and you can actually just match them all up in this little simple spreadsheet that I made for anybody to just quickly check out how much you need and how much you want, right? So, as I said here, just put in the amount of XRP that you're going to have. Let's say you have 100,000. Let's put in the price prediction for XRP. Let's say you think it's going to be $10 or euros. Then you're going to be left with 100,000 times 10 is 1 million euros or dollars, whatever you're doing this in. Or the other way around, if you have your retirement money, let's say you really want $5 million, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you think the XRP price is going to go to $14, you're going to need 357,000 XRP to be able to retire, because that's your goal. And again, if you just want to understand how much that is each year, you can just do this divided by, or we can do times 0.04. Oh, I might need to do comma. There we go. So that 5 million would give you $200,000 each year. And again, you can do that divided by 12 is this one. Divided by 12 will give you that amount of money each month. And again, you can just calculate this in a simple way. Maybe you want 10 million, right? That's $400,000 here, $33,000 a month. You're going to need 700,000 XRP, which is really quite a lot. Again, if you want to know how much money that is worth right now is, we can do this divided by 3, about-ish. It's about $200,000 right now, which is, again, a lot of money. Maybe we can do times, or divided by 10, only $1 million. You think XRP is going to go to 14. You're going to need 70,000 XRP, which is about $23,000 right now. You guys can see how this all works, right? It's pretty simple, it's pretty intuitive, and hopefully you guys can use this to your advantage to maybe plan some things out for yourself. And if we scroll down a little bit, new points. Should you sell XRP? Because this whole strategy is based on US dollar valuations. But one thing we are often not talking about and forgetting is that we're really ideally hoping to be able to keep XRP and be retired. So we're hoping that XRP is going to go to $100 as an example, and that you're just going to be able to use this money to your advantage, so to say. So you're going to be having XRP, you're also going to be spending your XRP without really changing it to US dollars first. That's really the goal, right? At least that's how I see it. But a very big issue with all of this is you're not that secure, and you're still going to have to make a 5% return. So it's a little bit of a debatable thing about what you should do or what you should not do. But again, that's why I put it in here as a number 6 for yourself. Are you going to sell your XRP? And again, this depends on how you would like to preserve your wealth and the amount of risk you're willing to take. If you're holding XRP, it could be that you're going for that $50 XRP price valuation to the $100 price valuation within a couple of years, meaning you're going to have a crazy good ROI. It is completely possible. But on the contrary, it could also be that cryptos are going to be falling from $50 back to $10, meaning that your whole retirement strategy did not work out so well, and maybe the security that you want for retiring is not really there. So that is why I would recommend to at least withdraw partially. That's what I'll be doing every big milestone. So let's say XRP hits all-time high, maybe $5, maybe $10. I'll just be withdrawing small amounts. Same goes for BTC once it hits 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. Just keep withdrawing small parts so you know you got yourself some profits. Again, this depends about or also on how much you're going to invest afterwards into cryptocurrencies, and a lot of variables there, but I definitely think it should be in the back of your head that XRP, you can keep all your money there if you want to, but it's going to be a lot riskier. And possibly, if this happens within 1 or 2 years here, the world is not going to be as adopted as really needed if you want to have, all your money left in XRP. What you could do, though, is keep your base amount of money, so let's say you're $1 million in XRP, and just withdraw 4% of that each year. Could work out as well. Maybe it's even cheaper with your taxes. I don't even know. I don't care about that, though. You can choose yourself. But then, of course, if you decided to not have everything in XRP, or if you just want to withdraw some money from XRP, well, how are you going to cash out? Well, a note to self here. To sell your XRP, you'll need to know how to send coins from their storage place, wallet, or account to an exchange. Just go to the wallet or account and send the amount of XRP you want to sell over to the appropriate address of the exchange, and remember that the XRP can take a while to show up in your exchange account. It does not take long to send XRP, it's only a couple of seconds, but it could take a couple of minutes, maybe, depending on the exchange, maybe an hour or so, for the deposits to come in and for you to be able to trade it. So make sure you do it maybe a day in advance before you really need everything. Also, guys, having said that you, of course, need to send your money from storage to the exchange, make sure you buy yourself a hardware wallet if you're looking for a good place to store your XRP. I personally have most of my XRP on these hardware wallets because they keep your money secure. I know it's going to be safe. If you keep your money on exchanges all the time, if that exchange gets hacked, if something happens to the exchange, if they decide to quit, you're going to be losing all your money. And with this, you know you're going to be safe. The amount of XRP you want to sell, that we just said. The following exchanges allow you to deposit XRP and withdraw US dollars. Each name in the list links to the exchange's sign-up page. So here's Bitfinex, Bitstamp, Xmo, GateHub, BitSane, and Kraken. Some really popular exchanges. And you can definitely see here in this little table, or pretty obvious table, what you're going to have to do and what's your charts and whatever. So here's the exchange and here's the action. XRP deposits are free of charge on a lot of these, or there's a little bit of a fee. You can check it out all yourself. Cash withdrawal to US dollar, what the fees are, they're written down there. Debit card withdrawal, what the fees are. Wire transfer withdrawal, and add cash withdrawal, if they accept it or not, or what the fees are, yada, yada, yada. You can check it all out with all of these different exchanges. They're all pretty popular. You can use them all. I think they're all completely fine. But that was actually it for our retirement plan. So if you have any more to add, make sure you shoot me a PM, maybe on Twitter or DM, or send it to me on Discord, or let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be checking out every single comment, and hopefully I'll be able to reply to all of your comments, as this really makes me excited about cryptocurrency, the whole space. It makes me excited about investing, and I really want to create some more value in videos on my second channel. So make sure you press the like button on this video and go ahead and check that second channel out, because all that you have to do to enter these giveaways is press the like button on this video, comment something down below, and make sure you are subscribed to my second channel. That's really it. It's really that simple. Guys, Thank you all for watching though. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. Did you learn something new? Did you? Or do you think this was completely dumb and stupid? You know, you can always give me some feedback in the comment section as I'll read everything. Take care for right now though. Have a nice day everybody, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Have a nice day everybody. Keep investing. This is not financial advice, just purely for entertainment purposes only, by the way.